Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, like my other series, today we're going to be doing ghost ranking in Valorant. We're going to be going from worst to best, all the way from D tier, all the way to the very best S tier. Now the D tier and the C tier and the B tier, no one really wants to see because they're all garbage trash skins. So we're going to skim through those really quickly, so try to stay with me. Once we get towards the A tier and the S tier, we're going to be going through the animations, the cost of them, and which one I have as my personal top 5. So without further ado, let's get straight into our ghost skins. And to start off the D tier, we have the Cavalier. Next up, we have the Grid Crash. And then we have the Hush. And then we've got the Flutter. And then we've got the Freehand. And then we have the Libretto. And then we have the Eclipse. And then we have the .exe. And then we've got Yoru's Jigsaw. And last but not least in the D tier, the Goldwing Ghost. Starting off the C tier, we have the Digihex. Then we have the Fiber Optic. Then we have the Artisan Ghost. Then we've got the Luna Ghost. Then we've got the Lux Ghost. The Lycan's Bane. The Endeavor. The Outpost. The Piedra del Sol. The Serenity. The Fortune's Hand. And last but not least in the C tier, the Ego Ghost. To start off our B tier, we're going to start off with the Prism Ghost, then the Soul Silencer Ghost, Soul Strife Ghost, Spitfire, Starlight Odyssey, Infantry, the No Limits Ghost, the Topotech, the Valorant Go Volume 1, the Depths, the Vendetta, and last but not least for the B tier, the Comet Ghost. Moving on now to the A tier, we're going to start off with the Tethered Realms, which comes in a basic variant and switches between a clear sky and a green one. Next up for the A tier, we have the Winter Wonderland, and I put this in here because like the Tethered Realms, it just gives a Christmas vibe and it looks sick because it's like kind of see-through. Next, we have the Valiant Hero, which, I mean, you can't go wrong with a skin like this. It just looks super gold and royally. They've got a gold variant, they've got an orangey variant, they've got a bluish variant, and then they've got like a Starlight Odyssey kind of vibe, like a dark gray. Almost like a midnight. For next in the A tier, we have the Radiant Entertainment. Comes in a basic blue variant, a purple variant, and my favorite, the red and orange variant. I mean, you can't go wrong with the skin. It's like a Game Boy in your hand and it just looks really freaking cool. The sound effects on this thing are just out of this world. And it's like a Game Boy playing in your hand. It's very nostalgic. And that's why I have it in A tier. Next up, we have the Ruination Ghost. Now, the Ruination Ghost is almost S tier, but once you guys see my top 5 S tier, you will understand why Ruination is sitting in my A tier. So Ruination comes in the default variant, it comes in a purple variant, an orange variant, and a green variant. Overall, I love this skin. It has amazing sound effects and honestly it hits different when I'm using it. And last but not least for the A tier, and I know you guys are already thinking, Heroes, why do you have the Magepunk Ghost in A tier? But trust me guys, just bear with me for a little bit longer to see my top 5 in the S tier and you'll understand why Magepunk is my last. It almost made S tier. If it was like top 6, then I would have it in my S tier. But since my S tier is top 5, I had to only keep it in A tier. It's the last one. It's like right there. It's like the runner-up of S tier. But the Magepunk is just sick. It's just a clean looking skin. I know the variants don't really change much and nothing, like other than just the actual like lightning bolts changing, nothing really changes. It just, I don't know. I just hit a little different when I'm using this pistol. I don't know what it is. I'm just tapping heads and I'm using it. Alright, but now what you guys have all been waiting for, my S tier. Starting off at number 5, the Recon Ghost. The Recon is like one of my favorite skin lines in the game. Nothing can beat it. The simplicity of it is just amazing. The attachments on it make it so much better. It just looks so cool. I don't know. It's one of my favorite Phantom skins. And just the Ghost just, just different. I love it. Moving on now to number 4, the Reaver Ghost. Again, comes in a basic purple, a red, a black and red, and a white. The white, just look at that. Just look at it. Looks so good. And you can't beat your Reaver sound, man. Like, you just can't. You're tapping heads. You're feeling like 10s out there, man. You just can't beat it. You can't. I'm sorry. Moving on to number 3, the Gaia's Vengeance, or other known as the Tree Ghost. This bundle, the sound effects for it, everything, Valorant did really, really well when it came to this bundle. The colorways, the animations for it, the VFX of the actual skin itself. Like, the developers and the graphic designers did really well designing this skin, right? Like, it's like a crystal, but it's a tree at the same time. The reload animations, the sound effects, it sounds so crisp and so nice. It comes in your basic white and red, it comes in your blue, your green, and your like maroonish dark orangey lava vibe, which is really, really sick. I have to say, I think the blue one is my favorite. Let me know down below what your guys' favorite variant for the Gaia's Vengeance Ghost is. I really want to see, I'm curious. Moving on now to number 2, the Sovereign Ghost. Can you go wrong with the Sovereign Ghost? Can you, like, be honest with me guys, can you go wrong with the Sovereign Ghost? I don't think you can. It's genuinely one of the cleanest, best sounding ghost skins in all of Valorant, okay? You just cannot beat the Sovereign Ghost. The basic white looks sexy. The green and bronze looks sexy. The black with red overtone and silver looks sexy. And the purple and greenish looks sexy. The sounds are sexy. just can't beat it, guys. You just can't. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, my number one and my favorite and the best ghost skin in Valorant's collection to date, the Zero Fang Ghost, okay? Now you guys are probably gonna be like, Deros, what the fuck are you doing putting the Zero Fang Ghost at number one? Now guys, listen, it's like the Araxes. It reminds me a lot of the Araxes bundle, and I really like that bundle. The animations for it, the effects for it, and the sound effects. I really liked that bundle, and that's the reason why I have it at number one. It comes in a basic standard variant. It comes in a black and gold variant, which is absolutely amazing. And it also comes in a purple and pink variant and a silvery blue variant. You can't go wrong with this. You really can't go wrong with this skin at all. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's my worst to best ranking for all Valorant ghost skins in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button with the post notification bell turned on so you never miss another part to this series again. If you guys want to check out my other videos, I'll link them down in the description. I already did a bunch, like the Sheriffs, the Melees, the Phantoms, all bunch of skin lines that I already ranked worst to best. If you guys want to go check those out, I'll leave it down in the link below. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys had a great time watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in a brand new video. Deuces.